Their voices, their track record, their credibility can speak for you, and they can lift you overnight. These are men who can endorse you. One speaking over your life from them. There are people in Lagos, one signature can give you and your siblings a job. It's true. It's not an issue of a prayer point. The answer is with them. It is within their power. Sometimes believers say, it doesn't matter, God, it's only you I seek. You are right, but you are wrong. You are very wrong. And sometimes if you don't understand this, I tell you since, listen, unbelievers know this. It's an advantage. They do not trivialize men of influence. Men of influence. Men of influence. Many times we insult rich people, we insult blessed people, we neglect people's track records because we cannot see what happened. When they are in the cave of Adullam, you don't see it. You only see the manifestation. And you can see a blessed man and say, what is there? It was his father, not a rich man. If my father too was a rich man. And you see, the moment you dishonor men, you close the door for access. It's true. Isn't it amazing that in many territories it's foreigners that come and eat of the blessings in the land? Because the people there trivialize the nobles. I never see men of influence and pretend they are not there. I honor them vocally, unashamedly. I'm friends to politicians. I'm friends to I'm friends with people in the military. I don't fight them. I don't curse them. They need me, but I need them. There's nothing to lie about. We live in a wicked world. Yes, sir. Are we together? The body of Jesus is hanging on the cross, Pastor. No prayer warrior could bring that body down. It took a man of influence called Joseph of Arimathea to bring the body down. Please do not reject influence. Joseph is dying with his dream in the prison. Pharaoh is there with one decree that can set him to be the prime minister of Egypt. But the middleman forgot. The middleman did what? Forgot. And then when God was ready to lift Joseph, he gave a dream that no astrologer could interpret. And when, look at this. Do you know that there are certain levels of influence? If you don't rise to, God cannot use you in certain ways. Because showing you the vision is useless. You don't have the influence to do anything about it. Listen, there were covenant people in Egypt. Yet God could not come and give them the dream of the famine coming because they didn't have the capacity to do anything about it. So he came to the Pharaoh himself. And when the Pharaoh had, if the Israelites were disturbed about the dream, would anything be done? But when the Pharaoh is disturbed, he can shake his government. And the king sent for Joseph and they brought him out of his dungeon. Not God sent for Joseph, the king sent for Joseph, and they brought him out of his dungeon. Please understand this success system. It is a secret in the kingdom. This is what makes people to rise miraculously. One endorsement, please help this person, sign this and that. And the person looks at it and looks at you and says, whose son are you? Say, well, that's not the issue. Look, focus on what I brought. Listen, I'm saying this so you don't pray carelessly. When you are praying, you don't just say, help us of my destiny come. It's not a very wise prayer. You know what and who to call. Lord, I need men of influence in this season of my life. I have the grace, I can be on air, the world can hear me, but there is no one to connect me. And God says, I know how to make it happen. Come for what work. And whilst you are seated, pastor will say, turn to your neighbor. Be discerning. You don't know who that neighbor is. Maybe let's try. Turn to your neighbor and say, God bless you. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Forgive me, my time is up. I have to rush. Now, watch this. Please just lend me a few more minutes to just tidy this up. Look up, please. Men of influence, you must pray them in your life. Especially if you know that your background does not have any advantage. You know what I'm talking about. You must pray. Pray with understanding. Lord, take me out of this place. Someone can like you and just say, I don't know, but something tells me to help you. When that happens after this conference, call pastor and say, Pastor, that's it. It happened. It happened. Hallelujah. There are many ways to pay for things. The cheapest is through relationships. There are 7 kinds of currencies. Money is the least of them. If you pay for everything with money, you are poor. Relationship is currency. Show me the receipt of the things that were bought by relationship. It's not always about money. Hallelujah. Number 3. The third category of destiny helpers that you need in your life, they are called gifted people. Sometimes you just need skilled people, not advisors, you need people who can get the job done. When I came to your church and watched the protocol, the greeters, and all the wonderful people, I said they are gifted people in this church. You need gifted people because there are times you need results to be produced. There are companies wasting money every time because they hire all kinds of people that came by sympathy, they came by family relation, nothing because of someone's carelessness. Lord, send a gifted driver to drive the truck in my company. You don't buy a truck 100 million and somebody will capsize it in 2 weeks. Does it make sense what I'm saying? Send a gifted representative in my company. Not someone who goes and kills he closes the doors that God, you prayed, you fasted, you sowed seeds, the doors may help us. This one, you have to pray it all the days of your life. They are called burden bearers. Burden bearers. Who are they? They are trusted, please listen, and faithful people who will stay with you through the storms. They will stay with you through challenges until your glory is revealed. Ruth chapter 1 and verse 16. The Bible tells us about a dear woman called Ruth. Remember the whole story? And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee, nor to return from following after thee.